This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. A major accident happened in Kaushambi, Uttar Pradesh on Friday morning when an LPG tanker lost control and crashed into a toll plaza. A loud explosion followed and a huge fire quickly spread across the area. 5 toll plaza's workers suffered burn injuries. The tanker driver and helper jumped out of the vehicle and escaped safely. Large flames and thick black smoke could be seen from nearly 2 kilometers away. Firefighters, police and rescue teams rushed to the spot and controlled the fire. The injured workers were taken to a hospital for treatment. Officials have started an investigation to find the exact cause of the accident. Ashura Muharram is being observed across India with respect and devotion. The day remembers the martyrdom of Hazrat Imam Hussain, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, and his companions at Karbala. They sacrificed their lives for truth, justice and righteousness. Tazia procession and religious gatherings are being held in many cities. Authorities have made strong security arrangements to ensure peaceful events. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to Hazrat Imam Hussain. In a social media post, he said Imam Hussein's sacrifice continued to inspire people to stand truth, courage, justice and strong values. 8 people including Ramashankar Yadav, also known as Tinne Yadav, has been arrested in the Ayodhya Ram Temple donation theft case. Police made the arrest late on Thursday night. The accused are expected to be produced in court today. Investigators will seek 14 days of police custody for further questioning. The case involves the alleged theft of donation offered by devotees at the Ram Temple. Meanwhile, former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is also expected to visit Ayodhya today to offer prayers at the Ram Lalla Temple. The investigation is still underway. Police in Manali have fined several tourists for entering the Beas River to take selfies and enjoy adventure activities. Many of those fined were visitors from Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh. Authorities said the river has become dangerous because of pre-monsoon rains, melting glacier and the release of water from nearby dams. Police have urged all tourists to stay away from rivers and follow safety rules. They warn that ignoring advisories can put life at risk. Officials are continuing strict checks to prevent accidents during the busy tourist season. Tensions continue at the Uttarakhand border after a group of Nihang Sikh broke through police barricades and moved towards Hemkund Sahib. The protesters were stopped at the Himachal Pradesh-Uttarakhand border but continued their march. They are demanding the release of 4 Nihang members arrested in connection with the Karnaprayag incident. Protest leaders said they will not return to Punjab until all 4 are freed. Police have increased security in the area and are closely monitoring the situation to maintain peace and prevent any untoward incident. A tragic road accident killed 8 people in Ramgarh late on Thursday night. The crash happened on the NH23 highway near Lari Barlong in the Rajrappa area. A truck collided with a pickup vehicle carrying members of a local band party. The impact was so strong that the pickup was badly damaged and some victims were trapped inside. Musical instruments were scattered across the road after the crash. Police and rescue team reached the spot, recovered the bodies and cleared the road. An investigation is underway to find exact cause of the accident. At least 235 people have died and more than 4,300 people have been injured after 2 powerful earthquakes hit Venezuela. The government says 39,000 people are still missing. The earthquake struck on a national holiday, so many people were at home when building collapsed. Rescue team are searching through the rubble and officials say voices can still be heard from under the debris. Emergency workers are using heavy equipment and rescue dogs to find survival while the government has declared an emergency and asked people to stay away from damaged buildings. Iran has accused some NATO member countries of supporting the United States during recent military action against Iran. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghi said the countries involved should explain their action to their citizens and the international community. Meanwhile, a commercial ship in the Strait of Hormuz was hit by an unidentified projectile, increasing security concerns in the Gulf. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Corporation reported the incident and said an investigation is underway. The development comes as tensions in the Middle East continue to remain high. Global crude oil prices have fallen back to pre-war levels after tensions between Iran and the United States eased. Brent crude oil is now around $72 per barrel, the same level seen before the conflict. After peace talks in Switzerland, the US relaxed some restriction on Iranian oil exports. This helped more oil tankers move through the Strait of Hormuz, improving global supply. However, energy experts say cheaper crude oil will not immediately reduce petrol and diesel prices in India. Consumers may have to wait until around the Shara before any relief is expected. Ecuador shocked four-time world champions Germany with a 2-1 victory in the FIFA World Cup. Ranked 24th, Ecuador secured a place in the round of 32 for the first time since 2006. The team finished third in Group E with 4 points and could face Mexico in the next round. Germany had already qualified for the knockout stage, but the defeat ended their impressive 11-match winning streak. Ecuador celebrated one of the biggest victories in its World Cup history. Heavy rain caused severe waterlogging in Jaipur and Kolkata, flooding roads, shop, homes and disrupting daily life. Many vehicles got stuck on flooded streets. Water also entered a major hospital in Kolkata, causing difficulties for patients, doctors and hospital staff. In Indore, authorities closed 15 tourist destinations until August 22nd to prevent accidents during the monsoon season. Meanwhile, parts of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar continue to experience intense heat wave conditions as the monsoon remained delayed. Weather officials said the monsoon is expected to spread across more part of central India over the next few days, bringing much needed rainfall. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.